article over here. Malaysia to resume search for flight 10 years after it disappeared, our responsibility. So they say this was from December 20th, just a couple of days ago. And I was like, why are they going to resume search for this flight now? The same precise moment that we have a bunch of drones and alien orbs swarming across the world. I was like, it has to be a coincidence, right? Then I came across this Twitter account. It seems that this guy has been dedicating his entire life for a couple of years now to solving and investigating one of the biggest aviation mysteries in the world, which would be the Malaysian airplane that went missing 10 years ago. And if his research is correct, that would mean that the Malaysian airline that went missing may have something to do with the drones and alien orbs that we're seeing right now.
¿Qué pedo? Oh,
and also would possibly have something to do with the 20-something scientists that were inside that airplane, and they were possibly about to make some major breakthrough into some technology that's being hidden and kept from us all this time.
And then they would have a UFO-type craft, which we built from technology we were given, and it runs, and the equipment that's there is run on free energy.
Certainly aerospace corporations have knowledge in the UAP area.
And of course, that would shift the world as we know it, maybe for the better, maybe for the worst. And this is possibly why it went missing. So let's dig deep into this, because this is wild. And let's start with the basic. So this is a video coming in from Random Facts the World on TikTok. It explains quite well what happened to the airplane that went missing.
Most people don't know how this massive aircraft filled with 239 people mysteriously vanished off the face of the Earth. The famous Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 took off from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia at 12 a.m. in March of 2014 on what was supposed to be a normal 6-hour flight to Beijing. The plane had 2 pilots, 10 flight attendants, and 227 passengers on board. Things were going as normal for Flight 370 as it was traveling up the Gulf of Thailand. 38 minutes after takeoff at 1 a.m., the Malaysian Air Traffic Control told the pilots to switch over to Thailand's radio transmission as the plane was entering Thailand's airspace. Because this was the normal procedure, the pilots agreed and wished the Malaysian Air Traffic Control a good night. Shortly after this communication, the plane took an odd right turn and then an extremely harsh left turn. Before they ever got in contact with Thailand's air traffic control, the plane was now under neither country's radar, making it harder to detect by satellite. From here, the plane started heading southeast back over Malaysia without ever being detected by either the Malaysian or Thailand air traffic control.
And then you got this quick analysis coming from Sinisterhood podcast, which brings up some interesting facts about the plane when it went missing.
These would be the last words recorded from the flight. It was 1:19 a.m. 3 minutes later at 1:21 a.m., the plane was near its assigned navigational waypoint when its transponder was turned off. Once the switch was flipped, MH370 disappeared from civilian air traffic control radar.
This is a huge red flag. You want to be able to be seen by civilian ATC because they're the ones telling you, hey, where to go, what to do. If something, you need to be seen. That's a big part of it, is to be seen, if you want to be seen.
Yeah.
At 1:25 a.m., MH370 was picked up by military radar. The path it flew next deviated greatly from its flight plan. Even so, the path was neatly aligned, which indicated a highly skilled pilot behind the controls.
Interesting.
The plane had flown northwest above the Strait of Malacca.
So, wait, it's possible that either the pilot was very skilled, and this is, by the way, his YouTube channel, which is amazing.
Community service.
People actually found this.
A lot from YouTube and forum.
He's teaching people how to tune aircon to save electricity. So apparently this guy he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. He's an experienced pilot. So either this guy was flying the airplane at this moment, or somebody else with a lot of experience had taken control.
Sharp left turn, heading south in what investigators later termed
the final major turn.
While the initial announcements of the missing plane were made by the Malaysian government on March 8th at around 7:30 a.m., the plane was still in the air.
Yeah, what's really weird about this is that apparently one day after this happened, one day after the plane went missing, people's phones were still ringing. They were still working. Let's take a look at this. So I found this one over here. Call to passenger's phone gets through. A mother was in shock when her call to her son's phone got through 8 months. 8 months? After he disappeared aboard the missing Malaysia airplane, she said she had been calling her son's phone since the very first day that he went missing, but this was the first time that her call was connected. Oh my. 8 months later, that would mean that his phone was recharged, full battery. This is weird, but the deeper we go into this, the stranger it gets. A few days later, after the plane went missing, there was a press conference, and this is what was said during that press conference. Pay very close attention.
Our radar, this is secondary radar. Nothing at all.
Not even what about the military radar, sir? Thank you. The last slot, after several intermittent primary clock, there's a last slot that happened at 0215, flight level 295, 200 miles northwest of Penang. Okay, we are corroborating this, okay? Corroborating this. 0215. I'm not saying this is MH370, okay? It is, we are still corroborating this. We are still working with the experts.
So what are you saying it was?
Sorry?
You don't know what it was?
No.
So what do you see on
It's a plot. It's a plot. Unidentified plot.
An unidentified blob. And apparently he says it was more than one blob. So apparently whatever it is that they saw on radar, they saw the same thing that was supposedly portrayed in this video of these mysterious orbs surrounding this airplane, which a lot of people to this day believe it is fake because it was supposedly debunked because of a special effect or something like that, which is possible. Of course it's possible. But there seems to be new evidence that people are pointing out that maybe this video wasn't fake after all. But we're going to get into that and why this is possibly one of the biggest cover-ups. So this Twitter account says that he solved the case of this missing airplane.
La revolución digital ha cambiado las reglas del juego. Nos exige ser más eficientes y colaborativos. Y en Incolan hemos sido pioneros adaptándonos a estos cambios. Nuestros más de 20 años de experiencia.
Airplane. But before we take a look into everything that he has posted here and all the evidence, we must understand a video that was posted to the internet a few days or weeks after the plane went missing. So around May 2014, a user by the name of Regicide posted this video to YouTube and Vimeo. Check this out. So there's a few curious things about this video. We can see these orbs that start surrounding the airplane. We can see a mouse cursor. We can also see what appears to be letters on the bottom left. This suggests that whatever this thing is, it's someone recording a screen. In a few seconds, the airplane is going to disappear into thin air. So yeah, that's weird, right? There's also this second video over here, which was supposedly taken by a drone. We can see the same thing happening here. I think this is a thermal camera. We can see the trail, the airplane's trail. It kind of suggests that it's possibly on fire, I'm not sure. And we can see the trail, the orbs trails. Look at that. So what was supposedly debunked by a series of YouTubers is this precise moment over here, where the airplane goes missing, this explosion effect, or what is believed to be a visual effect. The only thing about it is that every explosion is very similar. Of course, at the time, a lot of people thought that this was fake, that this was CGI, and so did I. I have so much technology nowadays, and why wouldn't someone make a fake video of it just for the views, right? But this is until all of these videos of these mysterious drones and orbs started popping up all over the world.
Pero mira que le mete luces, venga, míralo aquí, vea.
Pues hay que echarle ojo a ver qué
Míralo acá, véngalo acá, rápido, míralo acá.
Wyskoczyła, zobaczyłem drona w końcu, chciałem. Kurwa, zielonego pojęcia.
Look at the alien. No. There's no alien. There's the alien vision. What is it? Look at them. They moving in circles at the top. See, the formation on the right, and then they got another formation in the middle, and another formation on the left.
And I started going into this guy's Twitter account and taking a deep look into all of the things that he had to say about the plane, and the deeper I went, the scarier it got.
They show smoke coming out of the back of the plane, consistent with the fire.
So what happened to this plane? What are these orbs? Are they alien? Are they human?
Inside those orbs, I think they're autonomous balls of plasma. And if we have that technology, there's a lot of tough questions that are going to be asked, like, where did we get this technology? How long have we been hiding this technology? What does this mean about our reality?
Are they our technology? And where was the plane sent to? So here we have a video that was posted to YouTube by Shineotic account titled The Military Twitter Voicemail.
On the 13th of March, a Twitter user named Tyler uploaded a video about a mysterious voicemail he received. I'm gonna play the video for you and then go through his posts. Pay close attention.
Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, India, Tango, India, Sierra, Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra.
The message in the voicemail appears to be sent through something called the phonetic alphabet. It is often used by the military or police forces to spell out a message when talking over the radio when it is too hard to understand what is being said. Basically, taking the first letter of each word should spell out a message, and Tyler figured this out.
So this guy, Tyler, he finds out that this is a code, a military code, and he says it literally translates to danger, SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate, be cautious, they are not human, SOS, danger, SOS. And then it gives coordinates, I am throwing my phone away. Then he continues, wait, what are the coordinates, someone asks. And he says, someplace on the coast of Indonesia, I don't even know. The thing is, up until this moment, he didn't know, or actually no one knew, that this had anything to do with the Malaysian airplane.
Later on, Tyler receives a message from a user with a seemingly random name and in a different language. When translated, the message turns into, end the post you just shared about the recording on your phone. Tyler then posted, okay, I'm sitting in my car right in front of my house, in my car, and this guy started taking pictures of my house with flash. Then he walked away. Literally, what? It's 3 a.m. I am going to tonight. Also, I should probably include that this happened a few days ago before I got that voicemail. I really am about to go into hiding.
I would understand why. I'm not sure if this is real though. Let's take a look at what Shineotic found out.
Soon after, a user named Uzumaki came up with a pretty interesting theory. This is what it says: pay close attention that there's an S right before danger, meaning that the recording is on a continuous loop, is not a message set to play once it goes to voicemail. Also, someone pointed out that the coordinates given are very close to where the Malaysian airplane went down. What if you're hearing the black box recording? That's why it's an SOS and save our ship. It was trying to warn us.
Okay, wait. This gives me really bizarre vibes, the same vibes that we got from that lady in the airplane. Okay, so this is one of the weirdest cases ever when it comes to strange things that happen in planes. So what's really weird about this video is that after it went viral, police released a body cam talking to her. She really seemed distressed and no one could find out who she was.
Do not let that plane leave. Do not let that plane leave. Being desperate. Do not let that plane leave.
And then articles started popping up that she was Tiffany Gomez, the not real lady. But this would be her. A lot of people think that she did that as a viral marketing campaign to grow her account on social media, which is really possible. But there's a lot of people who don't see similarities between her and pictures of her and the woman on the airplane. There's a lot of people also who believe that this entire thing was a cover-up to hide the fact that a woman saw someone in the airplane that wasn't real or possibly not human, which would make things bizarre. But anyways, after Tyler posted his strange voicemail to Twitter, he began receiving messages from people, and he wasn't the only one getting these strange voicemails on his phone.
Another user by the name of Kai tweeted in response to Tyler, "I got the same thing when my boyfriend called me, and he couldn't hear it, but I could." The message in Kai's voicemail translates to "not human," followed by a number, and then SOS. A YouTuber tried calling the number and got this result.
As an emergency, hang up and dial 911. For directory assistance, hang up and dial 411. For difficulty making or completing calls, hang up and dial *611. For alternate billing of a call, hang up and dial 1-800-COLLECT. Announcement 15. Switch to 8-6.
What?
Although the result looks interesting, there are quite a few comments debunking this. These are coordinates. I have seen messages like this before. It's pretty normal. Also completely normal that it hangs itself up.
But Tyler continued on getting these strange messages on his phone, and from one specific Twitter user who wrote, "Warning, they are coming."
A video was also posted containing the same pattern as seen in previous voicemails. The message in this one translates to "Emergency 41818. What all these posts have in common is the numbers at the end, 41818.
So when I first saw this video in 2018, I thought it was fake. But with all this that's going on with the orbs and drones right now, warning, they are coming, it kind of makes sense. But what and who are they talking about?
Moving on, another user posted this.
But wait a minute, the more Shineotic digs into this, the more he finds these cryptic accounts with a bunch of numbers. This really reminds me of one of the videos that I posted recently of a YouTube channel full of these cryptic numbers and all that, and the Cicada 3301 mystery. It's kind of weird, not sure if this has anything to do with it. So Tyler continues on getting these bizarre messages on his phone, and at some point I started thinking that this is just an ARG or it's fake. But then Some of these messages are QR codes, and these QR codes translate into websites. And Shineotic went into these websites and found out they were people trying to solve the Malaysian airline mystery. This was way before anyone was actually into any information about it.
The third QR code leads us to this picture. The account also uploaded 2 pictures, one containing a YouTube link. Upon copying,
oh my gosh,
it leads us to this video.
Again,
notice the date in the title.
Oh my gosh, this is the YouTube account that it led to. This reminds me very much of this account in which I did a video about. Now, what I really like about Shineotic is that these are all encrypted videos. There's possibly a lot of messages here. It could be related to Cicada 3301 or something else, or possibly to the missing Malaysian airplane. But the thing is, Shineotic came to the conclusion this is possibly something to divert the attention. It's endless clues that keep popping up. And I kind of agree with him. What I do think is that the voicemail in itself was very interesting, and the message, "they are not human," keeps popping up all throughout Shineotic's investigation. It's not just in the voicemail. Taking all of this into consideration with what's happening right now with the orbs and the drones and the Malaysian airplane that went missing, it could mean that there's some sort of twisted connection between all of these things, and that we're possibly dealing with alien technology. But the question is, why now? Where are these alien orbs coming from? And what happened to the Malaysian airplane? Where are those people? So let's just say that there's something really shady going on here, that possibly the video of the orbs and the airplane are real. So I found this post on Reddit. Wing flap debris found was confirmed by Malaysia to be from MH370 with the part numbers to prove it, right? But then someone left this very interesting post over here stating that you cannot identify an airplane part by the part number. It has to be a serial number, and that was not the case. So this guy says if they have part number and serial number, it can be traced to the exact aircraft. However, it was just the part number, so he says it could be from any 777 and not just MH370. So it's possible that they never found any debris, which would be very strange. And then you got these guys on Reddit and Twitter debunking the debunkers that the videos that were posted of the orbs surrounding the airplane are not fake. Not only that, they seem to have information in them to suggest that this was screen recorded from a satellite and a very sophisticated military system. This is what they found out. That in the video you can actually see that it's cropped, the information is cropped with this tag over here. And this suggests that this was the satellite that was recording this video. It was launched in 2006. This is its route, very close by to where the airplane was last seen. You also have Ashton Forbes posting the same thing. National Reconnaissance Office launch of the space-based infrared system in 2006. The mouse at 24 frames per second versus the background being at 6 frames per second is proof of cropped screen recording via Citrix session.
We are looking at that satellite video. We can tell that they are doing a screen recording. It's not somebody who's got a camera who's filming the screen like a guy would be doing here. That's one of the earliest details that I noticed. And so when the sleuths on social media found out that this was a Citrix session logged into a database because of the mouse is at 24 frames per second that we see in the satellite video, and it comes off the top right of the screen and goes off to the bottom left of the screen, indicating they're looking at a much larger field of view, but they're cropped it down. We're moving the drone so that we wouldn't see that. We're moving other information from it. And I was going, wait a minute, I've got like a psychological profile for the person who would have leaked this. It would have to be a U.S. military personnel. They would be a patriot, most likely, that wants to tell the world. They remove the HUD data and all this other sensitive information. They leak the first video, thinking that maybe the world will pick up on that first video, and they don't even need to leak the second one. And then when we ignore that, they drop the second video as in perfect synchronization. Now you've got absolute proof. We've got coordinates. We've got 2 different videos. So I started Googling, looking up people. It took me about 2 weeks because it's really hard to find some of this information that goes back especially 7 or 8 years or more. And then I run across Lieutenant Commander Edward Sealand.
Oh my gosh.
9.999% sure this is the guy.
So apparently this guy was arrested 1 week after the video was leaked to the internet, and his lawyer stated that he did not commit any crime because the information that he supposedly was arrested for was available on the internet. In other words, the video that was leaked.
His lawyer is on the record saying that the investigation into him began April 2nd, 2014, the next month after the plane disappeared.
Yeah.
And that's when I went, oh boy, like this is a very narrow window of time. The lawyer, defense lawyer, argued that the classified information in question is available on the internet. Which, if it's not these videos, why were they trying to get him in?
It's bizarre, isn't it? So this is, for instance, the website and the link to the website where people got this idea that the video was actually a screen recording of a Citrix session. This guy goes deep into this. He explains detail by detail into why this is with links and all that, into why this is a Citrix session recording. But there are some questions here. Why did the plane divert from its path before these orbs showed up? So apparently there were lithium-ion batteries inside the MH370, and this is completely prohibited because if they catch on fire, it's impossible to put it out. So apparently there were 2 contained lithium-ion batteries amounting to a total of 221 kilos of lithium-ion batteries inside that airplane. That's really odd, isn't it? And here you have Ashton kind of explaining what happened.
At 1719 UTC, the pilot says, "Good night, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. Around 1721 UTC, a lithium-ion battery fire explosion occurs and is seen by Mike McKay on an oil rig 300 miles away. He sees fire for 5 to 10 seconds. 9 witnesses along the coast hear loud noises at the same time. The plane goes dark. At 1730 UTC, there's a communication with another pilot who hears the voice of one of the pilots of MH370. At the same time, 8 fishermen on a boat 10 miles off the coast see the plane flying unusually low, consistent with a depressurization emergency event attempting to provide oxygen for the passengers. The Malaysian Minister of Defense claims the plane was not identified, but admits they knew it was a non-hostile civilian airliner. The plane flies over Langkawi at 1752 UTC when the co-pilot's cell phone pings a cell tower. The plane doesn't land either due to the fire or because they have communicated a rendezvous point. The plane continues to the Nicobar Islands until around 1840 UTC when a witness, KT, sees a glowing orange plane with dark smoke coming out of it. This is consistent with the crew battling the lithium battery fire with halon fire suppression devices, releasing bromine, a halogen gas. Soon after, the videos begin. They show smoke coming out of the back of the plane consistent with the fire. The plane is descending in the videos consistent with an intercepted, Chinese-only reported communication that claims the plane and disintegrating. The plane's altitude is low in the videos, as proven by the cumulus clouds that only form between 1,000 and 5,000 feet, also consistent with the witness's sighting.
So one may ask the question, where was the plane taken to? And, well, apparently there was a lot of people talking about the possibility of the plane being taken to Diego Garcia Island.
Airlines MH370 end up on this mysterious island. If you comb the Indian Ocean, you might come across a mysterious 14-kilometer military island called Diego Garcia. What is interesting is that on March 18th, a photograph surfaced on the internet, supposedly originating from an IBM employee named Philip Wood, and that took the internet by storm. Because just 10 days ago, Philip Wood supposedly disappeared, along with Malaysia Airlines MH370. Now you might be thinking, what does a photo have to do with Diego Garcia? But, you see, internet sleuths started to pull apart the data from the photo. The exchangeable image file format of the image revealed that the photo was taken on March 18th on the island of Diego Garcia, leading many to think that there's more to the MH370 story.
So this is weird, but wait. If people were calling their relatives days, weeks after, months after the plane went missing, this would mean that there was a phone signal, and Ashton and other internet users started tracking this, and this is what they found. So this guy says, it's nice to see other researchers thinking outside the box and looking towards the Maldives and Diego Garcia, the only two places you can make a phone call out there. And this is wild. Look at that. So wow, this is impressive. So this is also something that was pointed out by Ashton. In this video you can see that the flash that occurs when the plane goes missing can be seen being reflected on the clouds. In this precise moment, here, take a look at that. Because a lot of people thought that the clouds were fake, that the video was fake. But if it is, it was really, really well done. There's also a deleted Reddit account that explains who were the people, the scientists inside the airplane, and this is quite important. So Ashton, like many others, believe that the plane was possibly warped to somewhere else using advanced alien technology because the 20 scientists that were inside were on the verge of a breakthrough when it comes to zero-point energy. And this makes me wonder, all of this drone and alien orbs thing, it all started with a bunch of UFOs hovering very close by to nuclear reactors all over the world. I've been mapping these, and if you've been following my channel, you know what I'm talking about. There's also reports of people working in these nuclear reactors stating the same thing. So it seems that there's an eerie connection between these alien orbs and this new technology that we're on the verge of discovering. Maybe AI, maybe quantum computing, or zero-point energy.
You have to ask yourself, what Pandora's box would a new physical insight potentially open? But fundamental physics as opposed to, condensed matter or...
Right. Certainly aerospace corporations have knowledge in the UAP area that specifically are sequestered against FOIA.
There are people who have been experimenting with zero-point energy or try to tap zero-point energy for years. Every once in a while someone will do it accidentally. They'll call it cold fusion, but I don't think it's cold fusion. I just think it's a zero-point energy tap. Except for 3 people that I know, no one has been able to control it. When it happens for a short period of time, and it's almost always destructive. It's a coupling of the device with the energy that permeates space.
And what's interesting is that Ashton Forbes believes that these drones, these orbs that were surrounding the Malaysian airplane were plasmoids or something like that.
Inside those orbs, I think they're autonomous balls of plasma. And if we have that technology, there's a lot of tough questions that are going to be asked, like, where did we get this technology?
This is also what Dana Kippel has been talking about on her TikTok account for a while, and she's also trying to explain the orbs that we're seeing right now all over the world.
Posited that these drones are actually chasing the plasmoids, that the drones are not plasmoids, and I 100% agree. Okay, plasma is the fourth state of matter. It is in plasma balls, it is lightning, it is ionized gas that creates fluorescence when the electrons are flurrying around the nucleus and they're free, which is in the aurora borealis, lightning, fluorescent light, neon lights. Plasma is also the sun and any star. There are several theories that plasma is intelligent, including the intelligent plasma hypothesis. This is Dr. Massimo's book about consciousness and plasma. So basically these plasmoids have literally been studied by the government since the 50s.
And then we got this video coming from Alex Collier, a pilot, and he talks about the Diego Garcia airport and how they have been testing alien technology for some time. It was posted way before all of this happened to the Malaysian airplane.
Diego Garcia Island.
Diego Garcia Island, there's a base there, Pine Gap. Diego Garcia Island, there's anti-gravity anomalies there, and this is how they were able to blow a lot of equipment into space without using rockets, and then they would have the UFO-type craft, which we built from technology we were given.
Interesting how the Diego Garcia Island is mentioned as if it's some sort of island from the Lost TV series, full of magnetic anomalies. It would make sense if there were 20-something scientists inside the Malaysian airplane and they had knowledge of these alien technologies. It's kind of weird, possibly far-fetched, but quite a coincidence. So here's what we know for now. The orbs and drones are showing up all over the world. It started a couple of months ago, and it first started happening above nuclear reactors. Now, this could be because we're on the verge of developing new technologies such as AI, quantum computing, and maybe these drones or orbs are showing up because it could be used for nefarious reasons. And maybe these orbs showed up and teleported the MH370 to somewhere else, possibly because the scientists that were inside that airplane were also on the verge of discovering this new technology. And again, if this technology is used for nefarious reasons or falls into the wrong hands, it's not a good thing. And this is what I understand that the whistleblower that contacted Ashton also is stating.
We have had this since the 1960s, and from that first day we have used it to make sure that no one else can have it. The big breakthrough to apply the tech as we do today came in the beginning of the 2000s with quantum computers, and by this, the paradigm for AI technology. There are endless applications, and the truth is that it would change the world in an instant. But that won't happen. I bet yourself, or at least most of your audience, have heard a version of the story that the aliens are here and they want to bless us with new, clean, and revolutionary technology, but we are a too young and rowdy civilization and would not be able to be responsible enough with the gifts from them. That's probably made up, but that is at the same time completely true. It's just not aliens saying this. It's us again. The technology is infinite in its power, and if two rivaling parties had access to it, this world wouldn't last a day.
So there's still a couple of questions here. Where are the orbs coming from? Are they alien? Are they human technology? And will humans actually be able to achieve this zero-point energy or this advanced technology without using it for nefarious reasons? We're apparently at this point in time right now which we have to make a choice as a society. Do we evolve and achieve this amazing technology able to revolutionize the world for the better or not? What do you think about all of this? Is it too far-fetched? Did the MH370 just dip into the ocean and disappear forever and this is all just sci-fi? Leave a comment, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, smash that notification button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe?
I only asked for a small trim.
When you care about your customer, you respect.
Missing. People's phones were still ringing. They were still working. Let's take a look at this. Well, this is James with another James Show. Welcome back. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And please tell your dogs or cats, your mom, your dad, your friends. Moments. And 3. The escape.
Look, see, he's coming right above me right here. He's fixing to throw something at me, whatever it is. Yeah, they don't like you messing with them.
Look at that.
What in God's name is going on? Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down.
Wait a second, I saw something.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this. It's something stronger than a bear.
Yeah.
And he is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree. About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him.
I'm not sure it's pissed because of that, but whatever it is, it's pissed.
I think I'm going to bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down just because they're mad.
Makes sense.
God, look at the tree he just freaking broke in half.
There's a certain moment there, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the tree. And it's not just me. Someone on Reddit posted this picture over here. He says, 30 seconds in the video, you can see something like this. So let's take a look at that again. 30 seconds. Let's check this out. Yeah, over there. You can see it. What? Can't see exactly what it is. It seems like I can see something moving the tree branches. Look at that. Over there. 1, 2. Look at that. It's really weird. Look. It does look like it's throwing branches down. Look at that. And then there's this other moment when he lights up this tree. Look at that. Now, over here. What is going on here?
Something. Oh my God.
Look at that. Whatever this thing is, it seems to be shaking one of the trees. So this is definitely not a dead tree falling down, taking other branches together with it. Because this is the main theory. Like this guy says on Reddit. So on another subreddit, it was debunked as a dead tree falling and breaking limbs off the live ones as it came down. And this guy says, it's just that in this case, it would be the most dramatic and climatic tree falling down. It was pausing and moving in many different parts. Exactly. It's not a dead tree falling down. Now there's also this guy on YouTube that posted this comment. I work with trees in a tree cutting service. Those are not snapping without a pressured force or mechanical force. Whatever snapped those trees in the middle of the night is a beast. I have to agree with this guy. Whatever it is, it's moving from one branch to the other. And it's taking pauses. So I did some research and tried to find the original video so we can pinpoint what's going on here. Is this just in South Carolina? Is this something that's going to start happening all over? So this was posted by Sunwell TikTok account 1 day ago. 5 million views. So let's take a look at what the comment says. A lot of people saying you need to watch Missing 411, the UFO connection, one of those stories. A woman that's a hunter who saw an invisible alien creature. She describes it looking like a clear sarin wrap with a form moving in the trees. Your video pretty much looks like what she saw. Seems like a lot of people agree with this guy. Now there are more videos of such things going on. It's not just one video. Other people think it's a bobcat. Some others saying, so everybody forgot about the lab chimpanzees that got loose in South Carolina? I have to take a look at that. This is weird. Lab monkeys. Are you kidding me? This is starting to look like a movie. Someone says, bottom right at 2:54 you can see a set of eyes glowing. Let's check that out. 2:54. Okay, I can see it. Look at that. Over here.
Yeah, that was...
Another guy says, pause at 1:08 you can see it climbing.
It is.
Okay.
They're ruining this. Not figure out what it is.
Oh, over here. Oh my gosh, I saw it.
Room at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is.
Over here. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is, it's huge. Look at that. Yeah. It's like, I can't see exactly what it is. This is why a lot of people are saying this is like some sort of predator, cloaked, alien-like creature. Now, here's something really important about it. It was posted to Reddit 2 days ago, to TikTok 1 day ago, to a YouTube account 20 hours ago, but then I found the original video. It was posted by JeffX1414 in May 2022. It is indeed coming in from South Carolina. He says, this happened to me when I was headed to fish at an apartment lake around 11 p.m. A Approximately 30 seconds after I quit videoing, the entire tree popped so loud and then fell. Okay, so now we know a few more things here. 1. This is not a recent event. It has probably nothing to do with the UFOs that are happening or showing up all over the world. 2. It is very similar to many other videos that portray these predator-cloaked alien-like creatures. Not saying that this is the case or that it makes any sense, but I'm going to be taking a look at some of these videos together with you guys in just a few moments. And 3. The escaped monkeys. There were 43 monkeys that escaped from Alpha Genesis Research Facility in South Carolina. Here it says that these monkeys were too young, and because of that, they had not been subjected to any testing. Now, this happened recently. This was in November 2024. What a year. So let's just clear things up. The video was recorded in 2022 and it has nothing to do with the UFO situation that's happening right now, even though it is being massively shared all over social media as if it happened 2 days ago. To me, it's kind of fishy. It seems as if somebody's trying to create a narrative.
They started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still...
Now here's another situation. It is being shared as if this is some sort of predator-like creature that can cloak.
Look. What in God's name?
In the video, to me, it becomes quite clear that whatever this thing, it is a massive creature, and I don't see any creature at all. I see the trees moving and shaking. Pretty sure that this is possibly something else other than a dead tree just falling down.
Oh my God, he just took half the tree down.
So it is quite strange. It is very strange. It could be a cloaked, alien-like predator creature. And this has been talked about before. There's even a subreddit, it's called the Glimmer Man.
De reden waarom wij voor de E-Citaro kiezen is omdat wij opnieuw Mercedes graag het vertrouwen willen geven. En wij denken met de E-Citaro een betrouwbaar voertuig te hebben waarmee de Haagse binnenstad volledig elektrisch gaan laten rijden.
And if you look at it and many other websites, you'll find countless experiences and reports of people who have encountered such a creature. Now, this is quite strange. Let's take a look at some videos that may actually help us understand what this Glimmer Man is. So let's start with a couple of videos. This was posted by Stinky J on YouTube in 2008. This is supposedly found footage from 1997 in Emerson County, Georgia. Take a look at this.
7 strange sightings were reported by a few of the local townspeople in Emerson County. Then, in 1997, sightings of strange, shadowy beings were captured on video. Less than 2 miles from where the original sightings took place, a video camera was found by a local game hunter. No one has come forward to claim this footage.
Looks like an infrared camera or something like that.
Do you see that? Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
Hey, wait. Because that was it again, right there. Wait.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my God. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go. Go.
Okay, so to me this looks like it could be the real deal, but at the same time it kind of feels fake. Okay, so it seems that Georgia has a few stories of haunted places and stuff like that. Now there's this other video from Scott Carpenter. This is supposedly from Bob Carrot. This is wild footage. I see it. That's wild. Look at that. something invisible with some sort of cloak, like Harry Potter cloak, just running around. There's also this very compelling video coming from Barbara Shoup. She says, "We had one outstanding event during our campout. These witnesses had 2 sightings, and we found multiple footprints the next day." Let's take a close look at this.
Okay, so Larry, you remember we showed you this tree when you were here that had been snapped off there and was hung up over there? So I guess it was maybe 6 months or so ago. We got a new break in the middle of it. Hard and really fast right in the middle to break it there, to not break these smaller pieces that are supporting it at either end.
Yeah, that had to been, you know,
Yeah,
like a thrust and not a hang, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if
something hard and fast.
Whoa, what's that?
What the heck was that? Did you see that?
Sam's been checking it out. You know,
Yeah,
like a thrust and not a hang, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if
something hard and fast.
Oh my.
Time,
What the heck was that? Did you see that?
Sam's been, you know,
Yeah,
like a thrust and not a hang, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause if
something hard and fast.
for any amount of time,
What the heck was that? Did you see that?
Sam's been, you know.
My gosh, what in the world is that? Look at that. It clearly looks as if it's something cloaked in the woods and it doesn't want to be seen. Now there are other videos such as this one that was captured by Offhand Disney YouTube channel, and in it you can see what looks like a translucent human being walking towards this gate. You can clearly see that. To me, it doesn't look like a ghost. And the person seems to be changing from one CCTV camera to another, and you can still see this translucent human being walking on different cameras all over the park. There's also this other video captured on CCTV camera. Not sure if this is real. Check this out. What is going on? That was really weird. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's also this video coming in from Jesse Welter on Twitter.
Do it again. What can I see? Come on. You did bite me. Come on. Come on. What's wrong? Help! Help me! Come on! What's going on, buddy?
It's like he's saying that there's something there. I guess animals don't lie. A lot of people are going to say that this is probably a ghost or paranormal related, and one of the things that differentiates the Glimmerman from ghosts and paranormal phenomena is the fact that in most cases where you have this Glimmerman, you can see that it directly interferes in our world, in the physical world. Now what really amazes me is that there are countless experiences from people who have supposedly encountered this Glimmerman. News articles, reports on Twitter, Reddit, and the list goes on.
Okay, watch this, y'all. This man, he called his boss asking him, why didn't y'all tell me they had a new employee, right? He constantly looking back, right? Having a whole conversation with somebody, right? And that person off and everything. Now see, look, y'all see when he dapped him off, Look what happened. He dapped him off. You see that shadow? And then the shadow goes over here, and he pulling the chair out for him. He swore to God he said that and had a whole conversation.
Now the question that we have to be asking ourselves is this. Why is a video that was recorded in 2022 going viral right now? In many social medias, it's not just one. Someone is making sure that this is posted to many social medias. Someone is making this go big now, and somewhat trying to relate this with the current events. Could it be that this is somewhat to push a narrative, and why? Is it to force some sort of disclosure, or is it to make people fear this thing that's going on? Because after all, if we are afraid, we are easier to control. It could be a sign-up. So what I did is I started researching the first reports of this Glimmerman. It seems that one of the earliest documented encounters dates back to the fall of 1978 in Suches, Georgia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly. A deer hunter described observing a large, blurry, human-shaped figure moving through the trees. He noted that the figure blended into the background, making it difficult to see when it remained still. This experience left the hunter deeply unsettled. Another early encounter comes from a woman who, at the age of 5 in the early 1980s, encountered a similar phenomenon in southern Illinois. So like I said before, there are countless reports of this bizarre Glimmerman thing. So is it somewhat related to extraterrestrials? So in 74 we have a supposed crash reported in the Berwyn Mountains in Wales. In 74 we have one in Mexico, and in 1977-78 we have this Brazilian Air Force operation happening in the Amazon region. This was a big thing. So it's kind of interesting that at the same time that people started reporting seeing this Glimmerman creature in Illinois and Georgia, there was also a lot of UFOs that supposedly crashed. I'm not sure if this is related, but it's an interesting coincidence. What I do know, however, is that there's a bunch of videos popping up all over social media, videos that were recorded this week in New York and many other cities of these orbs. And it seems that in some of these videos, these orbs are actually showing that they have technology that we don't. This is, for example, coming in from Tim Janicki on Twitter, and as he states, I was starting to lose interest in these drones until I received this video from our friends who went out tonight down by the bay.
Yeah, it's nice. It looks like a line with a dot. I did! It just vanished. I just watched it vanish from the top.
So apparently this object teleports, and someone was kind enough to repost this on Reddit, stabilizing the video, zooming in, and slow-mo. Check this out.
It looks like a line with a dot in the middle. I did! It just vanished. I just watched it vanish from the telescope. Yeah, that's what happened to me too.
Alright,
Were you videoing?
Yeah.
Line with a dot.
There's also videos like this coming in from Appropriate Bus 6104 in South England.
What the is this? What is it? Hello? Whoa, I said hello and it did that. Hello? Whoa. Whoa. Hello? It's gone. I said hello and it's ringing again. Hello? So how's it going? It's making no noise. Whoa. Whoa, it's making zero noise. It has zero noise associated with it. It's dead silent. What is that?
Apparently, whatever these things are, they're also now over New York City. This is coming from Poppy Nola on Reddit.
What the f***? And we are back. Drone in the air and mother orbs in the distance. What the f***? red orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like they're coming from whatever that is. I don't know, dude. New York City, the Bronx. I never thought I'd see it, but I'm fucking seeing it right here, right off my balcony. Bronx, New York.
Now, most of these videos were recorded this week, and whatever these objects are, they are apparently more technologically advanced than we previously thought. But still, I'm not too sure that this is something from out of this world. It could be that we're looking at something that was always here, hiding within our planet. So this video here was recorded in 2023 in Palo Verde, California, but was also recently posted to Reddit by Senor Muchacho, and he compares this object that we just seen hover above a car to a hammer-shaped object that was very similar to what this whistleblower, 4chan whistleblower, said. Now this whistleblower that he's mentioning is the same guy that talked about these UFOs coming from within an alien base inside the ocean. Apparently, whatever these orbs are, they're apparently coming from the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, and also the Caribbean Sea. There's also this other 4chan post pointing out that these objects are sometimes hammer-shaped. So again, the big question here is there a narrative that's being pushed? If so, why? Is this a psyop, or is this a forced disclosure? If it is a forced disclosure, why? Is it to push some sort of new technology that could be life-changing?
You know, when we talk about zero-point energy, what that means is that when everything comes down to rest, there's still energy left. It's like sea level. Probably Tesla was as close to it when he said that if given the right energy system, the right electromagnetic spectrum, I can power a human base on Mars from Earth. You know, there are people who've been experimenting with zero-point energy or try to tap zero-point energy for years. Every once in a while someone will do it accidentally. They'll call it cold fusion, but I don't think it's cold fusion. I just think it's a zero-point energy tap. Except for 3 people that I know, no one has been able to control it. The people that, if there are a group of people in the world that have access to it, I don't think they know how to let go of it because they're afraid who's going to get their hands on it.
Or is it possibly because there's some sort of event that's going to happen in relation to these alien beings, and certain leakers all over the internet are trying to disclose this information before it happens? And last but not least, does this Glimmerman alien-like creature have anything to do with the UFO phenomenon, or is this just a coincidence? What is your take? Leave a comment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys again.
Mi estudio analiza los factores que fomentan la violencia adolescente para romper ese ciclo y construir un futuro más seguro para todos.
El Observatorio Social lanza una nueva convocatoria Social Research para financiar proyectos de investigación que ayuden a comprender los retos más importantes a los que se enfrenta nuestra sociedad, porque nuestra razón de ser es el progreso social.
Just let me know.
Few moments. And 3. The escaped monkeys. These guys, and we're going to be taking a look into what they have to say about this. We also have videos of swarms of these objects hovering above Florida and many other places all over the world. So whatever these things are, they are showing up in numbers now. And last but not least, we have Grush's lawyer, Alexander's lawyer, Danny Sheehan, who gave a talk at Yale 2 months ago saying that aliens are coming to intervene because they can't allow us to destroy the life-generating capabilities of the planet, and they know it. So then I thought about the Deagle report about 2025 and how the population of the entire world massively decreases. Someone knew about this. So why are these orbs here all over the world? If they're alien, it could just be that they're here to warn us about something. It could have anything to do with AI, quantum computing, nuclear power plants, or even the sand theory. We're going to be taking a look into all of this, but before, let's start with Trevor, who went to take the trash out at about 8:53 p.m. in New Jersey and almost had an up-close contact with these orbs. Check this